Hello everyone, it's me, I'm back again, and today I've come to a place called Ximending, which is one of the main shopping and entertainment districts in Taipei City. I went to the last one, it's in the eastern part of Taipei City, and this one is in the western part of Taipei City, and these are the two main shopping areas in Taipei. So today we're going to go around Ximending and we're going to see why people love coming here, why people love it. The first stop I've come to in Ximending is this place here, and it's called the Red House. Alright, the Red House is a theatre in Ximending, and this was built in 1908 during the Japanese rule. This was originally used as a market building, but from 1945 onwards it became a theatre. In the 2000s it was renovated due to a fire. So let's go inside and have a quick look around and see what you can see inside. This is called the Red House Tea Shop. Obviously you can get coffee or tea. And this is the downstairs area of the theatre. Over here they've got a map of everything that goes on. So there's a market. This market is like on the weekends. It's like craft market where people sell the stuff that they make. The place called the Riverside, that's where they have live music. In this octagon building, that is where I believe the theatre is. Oh yeah, there, second floor theatre. And then downstairs they have a shop. This is the theatre shop. Still in the theatre, but it's like, it's not the theatre shop, it's like other people have their shop in here. So it's, the shops in here are mostly like craft items. So around here behind the Red House is some of the best drinking areas in Taipei City, in my opinion. It is a gay bar area, but that never used to put me off when I lived around the Ximending area or the Wanhua area. So this is one of the few places in Taipei where you can sit outside drinking. If you ever come to Ximending, it can be accessed by this MRT station, and the best one to get to the walk-in area is exit 6 on the blue or green line. And then over here, this is the entrance to the walking area, and this is one of the biggest walking areas in Taipei. Well, when I say walking area, I mean pedestrian area. In the 1990s, Taipei City's government, they started developing the eastern area. This area in Ximending started losing business. And then the businesses and the government, they got together and they decided to make this area in the 1990s. 1999, I think it said on Wikipedia. And when they did that, a lot of the business decided to come back. And Ximending is the source of Taiwan's fashion subculture, according to Wikipedia. Alright, I did read that on Wikipedia. So one of the first reasons a lot of people like to come here, a lot of people love it, is because of all the shopping that you can do. It's like a main shopping area, as I said in the introduction. In my opinion, this is what I would consider more as an Asian kind of style layout shopping area, whereas the other area in the Eastern District is more like a main city centre, a main capital city centre district. This guy's making xiaolongbao. Xiaolongbao, right?
真的买一送一哦！每日新鲜现做，手做黑糖珍珠，欢迎健康把关。
This is the bubble milk tea, but I think this one's meant to be like gold. Yes. So I think this shopping area, there's like at least, my guess is about 4 to 6 blocks. I don't know for certain, but it's roughly, my estimate is roughly 4 to 6 blocks. You can see it's kind of busy now, but today is a Thursday. If I came on the weekend, it would be even busier than this. So inside this building here, there is a cinema. You can't really tell from outside, but you get in the lift and you'll go up here, and somewhere in there is a cinema. This is the ticket booth there. So that's another reason why a lot of people like to come to Ximen. They love it here. There's just lots of things to do. Outside this Uniqlo, there is often people playing music. So this guy looks like he's going to start playing his saxophone. There's a lot of shopping, there's karaoke's, there's restaurants, there's coffee shops, and also there's food stands, alright? There's these kind of food stands in the street, selling, that one's selling meat, this one's selling dumplings, dumplings there. This one's got like strawberries and that, but they've got sugar all over them. Sugar, there's grapes, look, sugared grapes. So this is like a little side street in Ximen. So you can, like, it's got all the little shops that it was talking about on Wikipedia. The fashion ones. That's why younger people come here, obviously. So all the way down this lane, there's all different kind of shopping. So that is another reason, basically, why people love it here. All these like trendy shops. There's enough to do and see, like restaurants and that. I think the main entertainment in this area, other than the shopping and the food, is like KTV and cinemas. We're close to the cinema street now. Jewelry there on the pillar, and then this one on the pillar is selling glasses and hats. So everywhere you look, it's just shopping, man. Everywhere. When there's TGI Fridays up there. TGI Fridays is probably the same price as it is back home. You see it? TGI's, they just call it Fridays here. So this section here, this is called the Cinema Street. There used to be more cinemas here, but I don't think there's many as there used to be. So this is the first cinema you come to. This one here, called in '89. This used to be my favorite cinema in this street when I used to live here. This here is a fancy restaurant called Wulu Mulu. And this is the restaurant here. It's basically in the park. This park on the weekend, you'll see loads of kids out skating in it and that, and checking out the graffiti on the wall. This park has all this graffiti here. It has a lot of graffiti on the walls, and a lot of people come here to get their Instagram photos. It's really popular, especially on the weekends. It's one of the few parts of Taipei City where they do have graffiti like this. So I think that's probably why it's really popular. There's not many other places like it. There's some writing on the wall, look. Stand with Ukraine. I don't think that's approved graffiti like the other, but it's there. This graffiti is not only in the park, it's also in the lane. This lane here, right by the park, it's one of the most popular in Ximen. It's got all the trendy shops on. And it's also the park in this lane also has the graffiti. So it's, people also come here to get pictures of themselves with the graffiti. So you can see all the trendy shops like. The trendy shops are on one side of the road. And on the other side of the road is the graffiti, which I'll show you when I turn around and go back. This one looks, this bit of graffiti here actually looks pretty cool. A Batman. That looks great, that actually. I think this is the best one I've seen so far. Well, I think that's fantastic, me. The Batman. Obviously it's been paid for that, hasn't it? Just casually dancing in the street like. This is a bar, this. This is the bar, and they've got the TV on the wall opposite. So we've just seen another reason why people like Ximen, because they do have bars dotted around also. There's another bar up there. So basically there is bars around here and that too, but you have to keep your eyes peeled for them, because in Taiwan a lot of the time the bar won't be on the main road looking at you. You have to maybe look up or something. Especially in an area like this, you have to really keep your eyes peeled for a bar like. Well, I think I've covered the reasons why people like Ximen shopping, and not just any old shopping. They've got all the like trendy shops that the young'uns like, and they've got loads of restaurants and places to eat. If you want to eat expensive, you can eat expensive, but if you want to eat here for cheap, you can also eat here for cheap, like this place I'm passing now, look. So this place is like a cheap eat, I would say, but you've also got your more expensive places. And then there is your entertainment. So for entertainment there is bars, there's KTVs, which is karaoke, there is cinemas, there's a theatre. So basically people like Ximen because everything they want to do, they can do it here. And that is basically it in a nutshell. Alright, I'm going to end the video there. This has been Ximen. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.